Hello, everybody. Hi there. My name is Laura Buddensieg. I'm a German graphic designer, visual designer from Berlin originally, but I'm almost 30 years that I'm living in Milano, living and working in Milano. Me and my studio, we are working on communication design projects as fundamental corporate identity, brand identity, and web design. I'm myself, I'm really a passionate logotype designer and teacher. I was teaching for many years in the Politecnico of Milano in communication design and in other schools. But now I'm very happy to take part of the Raffles Milano and to transmit to my students of the third year my passion, my enthusiasm, and my experience in graphic design and visual design. Okay, today I would like to show you, instead of showing you projects of mine, of my studio and how I'm working, me and myself, I really would like to show you, instead of this, some projects of my students from the last course, from the first semester, third year students. The third year, yes. Okay, the course I did, the course offers as a laboratory, as a lab, the designing of a visual identity and communication system for a potential raffle shop. A shop here in the inside and online, and its products for the shop. In addition, the students have to design a range of small products and designing things like stationery, merchandising, and things for useful for working, and etc. The aim of the course is to develop an appealing and strongly eye-catching brand identity and system, and a range of really beautiful, sophisticated products for the raffle shop, to design something special, to have a really special raffle shop, which is really different from all other university shops, which are a little bit, I mean, especially in Italy, a little bit boring. So here the aim is to study something really eye-catching. Here you can see just an image from a German university shop. Nothing special. Project phase. The things I was asking my students to do to project. First of all, naming, to find the right name for a raffle shop, for the shop here in the university. After that, the students have to design a sign and logotype for the shop, and together with a logotype, of course, its declinations. After I will show you better what this means, but declination means that we have a logotype, color version, we will have a black and white version, we will have a total white version and negative version and things like that. These are declinations. Then the students, they had to think about a payoff, which lives together with a logotype. After that, the students, they have to think about, to project the spaces, to find the right institutional colors for the shop and typography. This is the character of, I mean, this is something like the dress, the character of a logotype. Then the students, they had to design a personalized pattern and textures, the identification of a typology of products for the shop, Then after that, the students, they had to design the product, some of those products. And after, at the end, some items for the POP. POP means point of purchase. Something like as shoppers and labels and things like that. All this has to be presented in an extremely professional and aesthetic way. This is something I ask my students to think about, a real good presentation in PDF, of course, but very well done. Okay, now I will show you some examples. Oh, this was wrong. Okay, in this class I divided the class in groups. There were groups of five students, and the work I will show you now. This one is group number 1. Okay, here you can find some case histories. The group they searched a little bit around and found things what other universities are doing in this kind of shops, what shops they are, what products, and here you can find some examples. This is always very useful and very important before you design, before you begin to see what others in the world are doing. Here you can find some Italian shop items, Cattolica, and other universities. Here you can find also some items, some ideas coming from some museum shops here in New York, MED, the Tate Modern Gallery, very interesting graphic design project. Okay, here we are with the first slide, beginning the real work, which are keywords, finding the keywords for this work. And this is also, this is the first step, really important step. Here's the concept. Ruffles is identity, is growing, is method. And because of this, we would like the group we really would like to use geometrical forms for our identity for the shop. Here we have the mood board full of inspirational icons and images. You can see black and white, you can see very clear typography, you can see round shapes and dots and things like that. This is another mood board. Again, you see geometrical forms. Again, yellow, black, and white, a little bit like the Ruffles identity itself. Here we are in the phase of the naming. So the group, they worked a lot to find the right name. Be Ruffles, Ruffles store, Ruffles shop, and things like that. At the end, they decided to call the shop Be Ruffles. Be Ruffles, feel Ruffles, and be part of the Ruffles. Now that's the reason. This is the logotype they designed in a colored version. Here you can find the logotype on colored version on black background. Total black. Total white, negative. This is the payoff the group decided to use. More than a store. Be Ruffles, more than a store. Because a store must be more than a store. A store must be also experience, must be feelings, taking part, and things like that. This is the area around a logotype. must always be defined. Here you can see the color system, only 2 colors, they are the really ruffle colors. And secondary colors, the group decided to find out. Here you can find the typography for the communication system of bee ruffles. There are some types, 3, and the designing of patterns and textures to be used, as you will see later, to be used on the items, on the shopper, on the calendars, and on the objects and items they designed. Here you can see another kind of pattern, very nice, with a logo, and a lot of other decoration systems in very decorative way. This is another. They called it language. It's another pattern they really liked to use as a language. So ruffles is more ruffles. These signs will say something. Now we will see it better how they explained it. Here you can see they used it as a graphic project. Here you can see some calendars and block notice and things like that. All the pattern they designed, they use them. Here are some calendars. They studied a real nice communication and graphic design format for all those items, which personalized very much to the shop. You can see a mug, some objects for the shop, a cover for the mobile phone with the keywords. The keywords which in the beginning they used for developing the project, then they decided to use them also as an decorative item. Here are some more safe. Here are some other decorations. A pillow with the keywords. Some of the keywords used on the pillows. The sweatshirt, the yellow one, the black one with the keywords. Here you can see also the designing of a label. And some other merchandising items as pens and also skateboards. Again, block notice. And here you can buy in the raffle shops, you can buy also the institutional colors of the raffle school, which are black and yellow. Here we have the also for the bed. Instagram and the website. This was also in the program to design the homepage for the online shop. You can see the homepage. And this is the end of the first group. Okay, now I'll show you group 2. The concept they worked out. The concept was the edge, working on the edge. This is the view of the Milano Raffles School. It has this beautiful building and with this strong edge. Here you can see some other pictures for the concept edges. For the naming, here are some ideas they wrote down, and then at the end, the name was Raffles Space, and this is the logotype. Here on black background, the payoff. Raffles Space, shift, switch, swipe. On black background, the respect area, the area you have to define around a logotype. And a little bit of construction you can see. Here too. Behavior. Colors. This is the color system. It's the same as the other group, very simple. The Raffles colors, yellow, black, and white. Typefaces. GD Sectra, sharp, grotesque. And here are some graphics ideas. The graphic format for their work, their project. Here we have again the edge of the Raffles building. They use this idea for all the graphics. Then this is something parallel. They thought about to look for quotes of very important designers, architects, or artists. Quotes about a project. What is a project? What is space? And they did this collection, and with these quotes you will see they worked on their graphic format. They transformed it in something graphic. Here you can see some very beautiful posters for the Raffles space. The mock-up. Here's some block notice and promotion cards and things like that, always working with edges, something which has a lot of corners. And as you can see here, the umbrella. This is, I don't remember very well, but I think it's a lamp, something like that. Digital. This is the Instagram page, the website. I will show you, I have to show you on another document. I will show you something. Just a moment. This is a small animation for the logotype. And this is the homepage, animated, let's say. No, I don't know, doesn't work. doesn't work. Sorry. This is the homepage, and this was the group number 2. Now I can show you very in a speedy way also the third group, if it's possible. Okay, this was the group number 31. This is a research for the competitors. As you can see, an Italian faculty, the Ulm. What are they selling? How is the image? Things like that. Politecnico of Milano. This is official page. Very boring, very sad image. Here you can see some items. They are also very, very boring. Introduction. Here are some keywords: elegance, rhythm, out of normal things, opportunity, future, dedication, meeting, things like that. Keep a lot of useful keywords. Concept, mood board. Here's here they are working on the name of their raffle shop. We did a lot of brainstorming for finding the right name, and the final name was Odd. Odd means something special, something out of normal. This is the logotype. This is the logotype in positive, negative, on colored background. Again, yellow, Ruffles yellow. You can see it on yellow on black background. And a secondary color, which is pink, very strong pink. And this is the logotype with the payoff. The Ruffles Milano shop, the RM shop. Negative, on yellow background, on black background, on pink. You can see the construction and the space. The spaces the logo has to have. Here we have the institutional colors and secondary colors. The typography, secondary typography. And here we have the project of pattern and textures. Another kind of patterns they used a lot for their graphical format. This is the typology of what kind of items they wanted to design for the shop. Here you can see some clocks, always using the idea of the logotype, transforming them in objects. This is a very nice idea. These are items. Here you can see some wall calendars, always using odd also for the graphics. And also in white. Here we have block notes or something like this. Covers, books, and small block notice. Here they are also working a bit with words which have odd inside. So this is another concept, working with words which have ODD inside its word. Oddity, odder, things like that. It's a very nice concept also. This is a Facebook page. Instagram page. The odd website, which is a little difficult to see here. And this was everything. Okay. As you can see, this was a really huge work for one semester. The students, they worked a lot. And I think it was really, really a beautiful experience to work on such an important project and nearly a real project. This was very interesting too. So it was very inspirational. Is there anybody who has maybe a question?
Yes, Laura, we have one question.
Mm-hmm.
To attend the 3 years course, is necessary to have a specific skills as a visual designer?
No, because I think that you will learn everything here. You will begin in the first year with the basis, so you have to bring passion, enthusiasm, and a lot of positive and real, real passion for graphics and culture and arts and design and architecture and things like that. I think this is very important, and of course discipline and things like things like that.
Okay. We don't have other questions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.